What was really interesting in their testimony, however, was the sidelight it cast on their own motives and standards of propriety, and incidentally, an unwitting tribute to the attitude of my administration. If you will turn to page 133 of the record, you can get the record, I will say incidentally, from your senator, unless he's a stand-pat senator, in which case you probably can't get it from him. You will find where Mr. Archibald says, substantially, Dorcas Abyssinia can show nothing to compare with the treatment administered to the Standard Oil Corporation during the administration of President Roosevelt. In this instance, Mr. Archibald is testifying to what is quite correct. I did administer the Abyssinian treatment to the Standard Oil Corporation while I was president. I administered it because I thought the Standard Oil needed it. And if ever I am president again, and the Standard Oil or any other corporation acts as the Standard Oil then did, I'll administer the Abyssinian treatment to it again. That's why Mr. Archibald and Mr. Penrose are trying to beat me and to beat the Progressive Party. You may notice that Mr. Archibald doesn't complain that the present administration ever administered the Abyssinian treatment to the Standard Oil Company. Not a bit of it. Mr. Archibald has no fear that either the Democratic or the Republican Party, if successful at the next election, would administer the Abyssinian treatment to the Standard Oil Corporation or to any other of the big law-breaking trusts. Mr. Archibald knows that the Standard Oil could make its peace with, could come to an agreement with, the men who manage the Republican Party or the men who manage the Democratic Party. But he also knows that he could make no peace with the leaders of the Progressive Party, and he could make no peace with the Progressive Party itself, because it is in very fact the party of the people of the United States. Come forward to testify against me only because at the moment I am heading the progressive movement. Were I a private citizen, it wouldn't enter their head to make any assault on me. They dislike me, I grant you. And the longer I live, the greater cause I shall give them to dislike me. But that isn't the fundamental motive that influences me. The fundamental motive that induces them to act as they have acted in this manner is not merely that they dislike me, but far more because they dread you. They dread you, the people. You and those like you who make up the people of the United States. They know that their time has come if once the people obtain real power. We stand for the rights of the people. We stand for the rights of the wage worker. We stand for his right to a living wage. We stand for the right and duty of the government to limit the hours of women in industry, to abolish child labor, to shape the conditions of life and living so that the average wage worker shall be able so to lead his own life and so to support his wife and his children that these children shall grow up into men and women fit for the exacting duties of American citizenship. The big trust magnate of the type of Mr. Archibald, the big politician of the old boss type, so well represented by Mr. Penrose, stand against the people. They object to the government being used primarily in the interest of the people themselves. naturally, they will do all they can to break down the only real enemies that they have, and the only real champion, the only real and efficient champion of popular rights and of economic, social, and industrial